Now this next tutorial is a bit of a 2-for-1 because I want to show you both the edit features and the Fermata Start feature, because when the two of these features work together it can be super helpful for accompanying in the voice studio and in the practice room. We'll start by taking a look at the edit features first. So if you look at this little icon up here that looks like a pad of paper and a pencil and tap that, you'll see a bunch of edit controls appear. I'm going to play the piece, and the first thing I'm going to do is drop markers in tempo. So you see this little arrow, I'm going to tap that when I want a marker, and I'll count it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and. So I've dropped one marker. You don't have to be technical to know how to do this, just musical. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Now the reason I put those on 4 and is because the next note will be the downbeat of those sections. So that's right on the downbeat of Lovely Night. I can use these outer arrows to navigate through markers back and forth, or I can actually go up and just tap the marker itself. So this is the one I dropped right at the start of Stars in a Hazy Heaven. What's great about this is now my lovely wife is holding the phone and videoing for us. I'll ask her to sing as though she were my student. And now I can actually come to the Fermata Start feature. This little note to the right of the Fermata button lets us pitch check the next note of the melody. So because I'm queued up for the section that is Lovely Night, that's the note for Lovely. Now I can arm the Fermata feature. You can see the gold halo around the Fermata. It's armed and ready. When I let go, it'll start to play the exact next note of the accompaniment, which is, of course, the downbeat of this section. So I can count Sherry in and I can say, you're going to start on Lovely. 1, 2, 3, 4. A lovely night. And we're exactly together. I can do that with the next section. I can pitch check Stars in a Hazy Heaven. Hold Fermata. 1, 2, 3, 4. The stars in a hazy heaven. So we're always together. I can accompany her as accurately as I would if I were playing the piano. Another neat thing you can do, I'm going to go back to that beginning of that little section we outlined with our markers, and I'm going to hit this scissor icon. And you see when I do so, it turns that section red. It's because I've made that a cut. Now, if I start at the beginning of the piece, I'll speed up so we get there faster. But listen to this cut. It'll cut us to the bridge. 1, 2, 3. The stars in a hazy heaven. So smoothly, we were able to know with that cut that we were going to go straight on to the bridge. You can use that for audition cuts or however you like. I'll go back to that same section we created, and this time I'm going to tap this little circular loop icon. Now you can see it's turned green. Now it's a loop. So for practice purposes, if I want her going over and over again the same section in tempo, she can, and it'll just loop back. You know you'll never see a lovely night, a lovely night. Very lovely, sweetheart. So you can see that with these edit features and with this Fermata Start control, you really are truly able to accompany the way you would from a piano using the app.